Good morning and welcome back to Video Diary on the farm. Nice bright sunny morning. Alright, well, what we've got on this week? Well, we're off down to Elsham Country Park. We're going to put a new power cable in for them to power the main gates, and then we're going to get the oilseed rape sprayed with its final herbicide. So yeah, busy week ahead. So we'll just crack on. Alright, we're just arriving at Elsham Hall. Big job on the next day or so. We've got to put a power cable in for these gates, and we've got to dig it all the way down here, down the side of the drive, all the way up it to what we call the sheep shed, where they're taking it from. We've got two diggers. We've got mine, and we've got George on a mini digger what's been hired in, so there's going to be two of us on it. So here we are. This is the machine. A little Kubota. Yeah, he's going to be starting at the gate end, coming along down the side there, and we're taking it down a grass field, and we're going to meet in the middle somewhere. But yeah, nice little digger. Yeah, the pro's route is across this grass field to the house over there, and it's going under the road here, I think via that speed bump, I'm not sure, into that grass field. And down the side of this grass field, all the way up here, into the sheep shed. Right, we started the trench from the sheep shed. Enough, we're going to put conduit in here besides the cable. It's about 20 inches deep, which is deep enough for this job. So yeah, going well. Yeah, George is cracking on nicely down the roadside. Yep, trench, the cable in. A bit awkward digging here with it being on tight to the road edge, and there's as you can see, there's a drop off there, so it's not handy. But George is doing it. I'm trying to take the peel the grass off like that, put it to one side, then that will go back in with backfill. That will go back in on top, hopefully. That's the theory, and carry and grow when it starts growing, and yeah, then there'll not be a bare patch where the trench was. Hopefully, that's the aim to do. Make it all nice and tidy. As you can see, nice easy digging here. It's sand. It's no issues. As I said before, we're digging it about 20 inches deep here, 2 inches deep. Going well, to be honest. Yeah, because this field's in use by sheep for grazing, so yeah, try and make it as tidy as possible. this is the only known obstruction in our path, a water pipe coming across a field in this direction, feeds that water trough, and yeah, one on the other side of the road. But, yeah, we've got to be a little bit careful just here. We've got up to the road and road crossing. The actual electric cable will go, there's a channel in that speed hump, so it'll be threaded through that channel and dig a bit more out there, edge of the tarmac with a hammer, jackhammer, and then yeah, it'll be threaded in. So yeah, going well. Well, all the trenches dug now down to the main road, so ready to put the cable in. Have to excuse the squiggle in the trench. The GPS signal went down just there. Yeah, we're just laying the cable out now. Yeah, we're just standing on the road to keep out the field with the forklift, and yeah, threading it over.
And if you look carefully down here, the trench is not straight. We think Simon had a few lagers when he dug this. It's like a banana.
We thought this was the best solution in the field, using the digger down the trench. Save wheelings from the forklift and getting it in. Right, cable's in. We're backfilling the trench. Got George putting a bit of a bucket in the bottom, then we're putting the power cable tape on top of it, and then I'm finishing off backfilling. So yeah, keeping us busy. Of course, there's stone to go on here, and then there's grass sods to go on there, what I scooped out separate. So yeah, we'll get on with it. Right, got the trench back filled. Now I'm just pulling the turf back on top. So as you can see, that's where the hole is where I dug it out. And hope, well, it will do. Get spring here, that'll green up and grow, and you'll not see we've been here really, which is all good. How it should be. Back in the oilseed rape for the final time. We're giving it its final herbicide, Curb, which is a black, well, it'll do a lot of weeds, but it's a good grass weed killer, and it does black grass very effectively. So yeah, you spray it when the temperatures are dropping, which it is now, soil temperatures, to make it work most efficient. And yeah, and the soil's not too wet, so it's ideal conditions really to be putting curb on. We're in the Winterton block at the minute. It's slowly growing. I was only in it, was it a couple of weeks ago? Yeah, it's coming on. I'll give you a snapshot of every field, just show how it's going in the different blocks. Yeah, this is going on at 200 litres a hectare, which is good water rate, which needs to. Yeah, going on nicely, as you can see. This field has grown a little bit more. This is still in the Winterton block, but yeah, it's probably about the most forward one in the block. Right, we're in the rape now, where it was direct drilled into the mushroom compost. It's looking well. It's grown a little bit. It's thick. So yeah, I know it's a lot smaller than some people's, but it was late drilled, as I've said before. Yeah, fingers crossed this year it will make a decent crop, hopefully, after last year. It's been a lot of years since I've been going through rape at this time of year, where it's been so dry. I mean, you can hardly see my wheelings where I went last time. Certainly the seasons are getting a bit certainly altered at the minute, a bit topsy-turvy. This is the last field we drilled. It's you see it's a bit smaller, but yeah, it's all there. It's growing well. It's make a crop. I've said before, the next job will be to keep all the pigeons up. Oh, little white hair there. Yeah, don't see many of them around. But yeah, we've got to keep the pigeons off, get it through the winter, and yeah, all good then, hopefully. Just tidying up a few little jobs. There's some stone here, brick rubble as you can see, and some soil. It comes from the dike. We took that bridge hole out last year. Any viewers that'll remember, it was overflowing, it flooded. We had to dig the bridge hole out to let the water go. So yeah, not a lot of water in it now, it's flowing down nicely. Anyway, we had to dump a bit of brick rubble at this side. Well, we've just taken it away. Oh, we're just waiting on George to come and he's going to take it away. But yeah, then he can finish ploughing this field, finish the headlands off, and then yeah, we're just all about caught up, all winter ploughing's caught up. Yeah, so on that note, we'll finish this week's edition of Video Diary on the Farm. Hope you enjoyed it. It is if you like digger work, but yeah, we've got a few jobs done, tied up, sprayed up. It's good. I don't think there's any more to do. Well, there might be 2 fields at Melton, but well, it'll be peri-emergence now after the wheat comes up on some maize land what we drilled. But if it don't get sprayed, well, not the end of the world. But yeah, thank you again for watching, and if you have enjoyed it, please hit that like, share and subscribe. Remember, it's free to subscribe. Please subscribe. Anyway, hopefully we'll catch you again next week. We'll have some video of Midlands Machinery Show on next week's video, as there'll be too much to put on this week's, and yeah, that's good. So anyway, see you next week.